Peace, love, and light, Scorpio, and welcome to your general love reading. If you're new here, my name is Ty, and I'm super happy to have you. Hopefully, you take a look around, like what you see, and hit the subscribe button. If you're returning, thank you so much for joining me again. I'm truly grateful for all of the love and the support. Hopefully, you've already hit the subscribe button. If you are new to tarot in general, the way that this works is that it is a general reading, so everything will not resonate with you. Take only what resonates, leave the rest. Also, the roles are interchangeable, so place yourself where you see fit. Time is an illusion. This could have been in the recent past, the present, or the near future. And what else? Energy is fluid. Okay. So let's get to it. I am going to pull for your current energy right now, Scorpio, to see how you're feeling in love. And then we'll go ahead and pull for any external influences or the person on your mind. See what's coming in love. Okay? So I call my spirit guides, divine, all of the archangels to guide, protect, and assist me in delivering these messages to the collective as best as possible. Okay, let's get into it. Spirit, tell me about the overall energy right now for Scorpio in love. How is Scorpio feeling in love? Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, Venus sign. We got two. Huh, wow, you got two major arcana, so you're definitely going through some form of change right now that is entirely out of your control. I feel like, Scorpio, you are very intuitive, so you have a natural sense for things when something is shifting. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune here, you're really trying to adapt to any changes that are happening around you, but I definitely feel like you're feeling good, you're feeling centered, you're feeling grounded. Could be that there is a new relationship coming in. For those of you who are currently in a relationship, I feel like you're trying to navigate any changes that are happening with that relationship. And for those of you who are just encountering something new, just starting something, like it's maybe you just started seeing someone, you're dating someone, or there's somebody specific on your mind, I feel like there's something that you're keeping to yourself. Okay, now I'm getting different storylines. So some of you, it's just a new connection and you haven't really shared it with anybody, but you're feeling really good about it. And for others of you, I feel like you are keeping certain feelings about somebody on your mind or on your heart to yourself. Okay. With the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck, I did pick that up in the pre-shuffle as I was meditating on your energy. For some of you, there's like a thought about a connection that maybe started and it didn't really get to, I want to say like it started before it could, it stopped before it could even start. Like you may have dated this person for a little while, but something may have occurred. And I feel like now you find yourself maybe thinking about this person with the Judgment card here. It could be that you want to reach out to them, or maybe you are feeling them in your energy wanting to reach out to you. But the Judgment card is about making decisions. And I feel like, so you got three major arcana. So you have, and I'm just realizing this, but you are having major changes in your life. Some of you, I feel like, are really finding yourself reflecting on past love and really are finding yourself in a space where you are ready to commit to someone, okay? And you're trying to explore that. The Devil did pop out. So there could be some fears here. Fears of past, pertaining to past experiences that maybe you haven't released. And I don't want to use the word trauma, but just fears regarding like getting hurt or something not going right. Fears of putting yourself out there and maybe not getting three of swords. Okay, and the King of Pentacles. So I feel like there may be some fears of, not just fears of commitment, but fear of rejection. I feel for some of you. I feel like some of you are fearing like the worst regarding a connection, while others of you may have had a situation where you were put in a third party situation, because I see two different kings here, right? One, I have the King of Swords and I have the King of Pentacles. So you could have been in a situation where you didn't know that, like, you were the third party, or somebody cheated or something along those lines. While others of you, this might be aspects of yourself, okay, where you find yourself, okay, you are feeling balanced, as in you have everything in order in your life. Finally, you are in a good space financially, you are in a good space mentally, but now you're thinking about love and about making changes. And I feel like I feel like you're holding back again, because, like I said earlier in my Instagram live, there's pee in the pool. So, yeah. So I definitely feel Ten of Pentacles here. You are thinking, Scorpio, a lot about either taking your relationship with someone to a higher level of commitment, and there may still be some fears with the Devil there. Or maybe even, you're really trying to overcome, like, that stage in your life of just being outside, okay? But for the most part, Scorpio, I do feel like there are fears here pertaining to the past, right? Just things that you haven't gotten over, but you are really thinking about, well, what is next, in terms of, like, the home life. So I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, it's like having everything financially, materialistically, right? Maybe some of you are about to, purchase a home. And I heard that right now from Spirit, like really putting some money down on a house and really, getting grounded in that sense, but may find that you don't have anyone to really share it with right now, a romantic partner. So I feel like that might be really heavy on your mind. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's get into the person on your mind, Scorpio. Spirit, tell me about the person on... I did see the Two of Cups, so I feel like some of you might have a really strong connection or feel really connected to somebody. There's somebody that you love a lot or just care deeply about, and you feel like a very special connection to them, one that's like unlike any other connection you've experienced before. Soulmate vibes, Spirit, please tell me about the person on Scorpio's mind. The Magician. Okay. So you could be dealing with somebody who's also or the person on your mind is somebody who's very spiritual. King of Swords, you could be dealing with an air sign, Leo, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And I feel like that person is really like a come right or go left type of person. And this might be why you have some fears. I feel like for many of you, the relationship ended, the connection ended. And I feel like either you or they feel pretty disconnected emotionally. But I do feel like there's still a spiritual connection with the magician here, okay? It's like you might be able to feel when they're thinking about you, or they definitely feel when you are thinking about them. With the Sun card here, I was going to say Leo, so some of you could be dealing with a Leo, or it could be a Leo that's on your mind. With the Sun card there, I do feel like this is somebody who, again, you felt a very strong connection with, you felt very happy with, who you could see yourself even building a future with. But what is happening here? Because with the King of Swords, it also gives me, it gives me the sense that, you may have cut this person out of your life, or they cut you out of their life. Tell me more about Scorpio's person. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Gosh, I feel so tired. I went out to dinner and now I'm feeling like I need some coffee. some coffee. So you got the Tower here, okay? So again, with all of those the major arcana that came out for your energy, I really feel like some of you are considering moving right now, or actually moving, even if and a lot of people are. I feel like the Tower came out in just that energy of moving from one place to another. This could be moving from one apartment to another apartment, or actually, I feel like many of you are actually purchasing homes. With seeing the King of Swords here, some of you are single and purchasing these homes as a single person. And I feel like that's going to change, but also you're really trying to navigate that change, right? And process your feelings. Like, am I really going to do this? And, you know, like, I don't even have a husband yet or a wife yet. But I feel like that's not going to be like that for long. With that Tower card, something is really changing here unexpectedly. And I don't feel, I feel like you're moving away from like any drama or any of that past like hardship in relationships. Yeah, you're getting a lot. Listen, you got a lot of major arcana, Scorpio. So whatever it is that you're working toward or working on, or this person just, you know, does also think very highly of you. And I feel like this person did, you know, feel a very strong connection to you as well. I don't feel like, even if there was like miscommunication with the ending, maybe the relationship ended abruptly with the Tower here, but I still feel like there's a lot of like, there's a lot of love here. I feel like for some of you, this could have been a friendship too. Like, you really developed a friendship with this person with like, I'm seeing the Sun card and they're like doing like the ring around the rosy. Is it the rosy? I think something like that. Or posy. I don't know. Don't judge me. But with the Chariot, yeah, I feel like you've been, you know, like, you know, like this situation, like I feel like some of you like want to go toward this person and you fear whether or not you're gonna get, you fear rejection. Okay, but again, this person has a lot of love for you. Yeah, wow. And there's the twin flame card, you know, the Lovers. Okay, again, I feel like you could be dealing with an air sign, because like I have a lot of air sign here. There's also the Chariot here for major arcana for Cancer. So you could be also dealing with another water sign, lots of Cancer here. With the Hangman, yeah, I feel like you are thinking about this person. I feel like this person does also think about you, but I feel like there's a fear of like sacrificing or putting yourself out there, right? Making the decision to move toward this person or them toward you. I feel like right now with the King of Swords and the Hangman here, maybe you're not on speaking terms. Maybe you haven't spoken to each other in a while. Yeah, Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like somebody could have held back, and that means like you could have held back. Maybe you just, like I said, not speaking to each other right now, but also like someone either wasn't ready to commit or could have even held back love, right? Held back how they truly feel or you truly felt about them. But with the Lovers card there, oh my gosh, look, the Wheel of Fortune again. Yeah, I feel like, yo, you got some major changes, Scorpio. So if you haven't met this person yet, this is somebody that is coming in for you that you're gonna really feel a very, very strong connection to. It's gonna make you happy. It's just gonna it's gonna spark something in you again, like that. It's like, I feel like you're not going to be able to hold back from it because the feeling is going to be so intense. Yeah, see, right now you're like in your own world, you're single, many of you, again, creating the life that you desire, but you are single. At least many of you are. With the King of Swords is usually somebody who has been through a divorce, a separation, has been through a lot as well in love. And seeing the King of Swords here alone, and just with this spread, I do feel like many of you are single right now. Single and doing very well for yourselves. Okay, but I do feel like that's the thing right now, right? We've reached a point where now it's kind of like, okay, you know, I got everything that I want or need. When it comes to like having the foundation, like I have the means to build a strong foundation, or I'm already building a strong foundation for the person that I want to spend my life with, my life partner, but that life partner isn't here yet for many of you. With with the Lovers card here, a few of you are in this relationship, have met this person already, but I feel like you have not entirely made that bold move, made that decision to say, you know what, let's take this to the next level, like being engaged or just saying, hey, let's move in together. With that Lovers card there, please tell me about, whoa, just a sec. The Six of Swords came out in the reverse. I'm not gonna take it because it popped out that way, but I feel like some of you, yeah, there's something that's holding you back from moving towards somebody, okay? And I feel like, again, a lot of you, that is fear, okay? Fear of rejection, fear of this not working out, fear of failure, right? Please clarify the Tower here. Okay, I'll take it in the reverse. Seven of Swords, yeah. So the Seven of Swords is like, you know, being honest. Okay, so some of you might be feeling things and you're holding yourself back from expressing your love. I don't see a lot of cups. I don't see any cups here at all. This is just all major arcana. So I feel like you are experiencing major changes in your life right now. And again, it's like fighting a decision to tell somebody how you feel. Okay, with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, this tells me that, yeah, there are some fears associated with past hurts, okay, with being vulnerable, okay, with being truthful, with having the courage to come forward. But I feel like many of you are like, something here, it's like something in your surroundings, something's going to change significantly, and I feel like that is going to be the thing that pushes them or you toward each other. Please tell me about matter of fact, no, give me another one for the Tower here with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. What is this change? What is this, or rather, what is this Tower? What is this Tower? Thank you. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. So it's kind of like you are the person, you want to move towards somebody and you want to build with that specific person, right? You want to commit there. You want to work at that. And I feel it's just like awakening to the desire to do that. You want to offer up your pentacle. And some of you could have, you know, a very few of you, a few, I can't get my words out. What the hell? I feel like that's you, Scorpio. Like you can't spit it out, right? It's almost like you get tongue-tied trying to express your emotions because maybe you feel uncomfortable with that. Scorpios have a tendency to keep things inside, keep their feelings inside. Like, you're not going to know, like, that I love you. Okay? But so, yeah, so I feel like it's that. It's the needing to come forward, and a lot of you, or, oh my gosh, a few of you are... have known this person for a while now, right? Because again, the Pentacles, they take a long time to manifest. The King of Pentacles takes his time. He wants to be financially stable. He wants to be ready. He wants to feel like he has something to give to somebody, something to bring to the table. And this, if this is not you, then this is your person, the person on your mind. Please tell me about the Wheel of Fortune here for Scorpio. Wheel of Fortune for Scorpio. It's like you're getting cards in twos. Maybe the number 2 is significant. February is significant. I don't know, but maybe there's a choice to make with the Lovers here. Okay, there's a choice to make between two people for some of you. Okay. Yeah. I feel like there's some sort of an unexpected like communication, okay? Where like the Four of Swords, you know, is somebody who is like focused on themselves, healing, or just taking space away from people and the drama. And it's kind of like, I do feel like it clarifying the Wheel of Fortune here is just kind of like, yeah, there's some sort of communication, or you hear from someone that they bumped into this person, or you, or vice versa. But I do feel with the Five of Swords and the Four of Swords is like you may be fighting your desire to reach out to them, or they may be fighting their desire to reach out to you. The Emperor is at the bottom of the deck, right? So this person may be also somebody who is very stable, independent, like a boss, you know what I mean? Like a leader. And also could be somebody who's just really focused on doing their own thing right now. But yeah, I feel like you really, this is somebody who you would want to be with. Again, strong Leo energy here. With the Strength card, someone is holding back. And, you know, the Strength card is about having the courage to move forward, right? Having the courage to face our demons, to face our fears. I do see the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like, you know, maybe some of you have just withdrawn from each other. Like you're nobody's talking, nobody's really talking about how they feel, and everybody's guard is up, okay, in this situation. So I feel like there's a need here to be vulnerable and open. Please give me some advice for Scorpio. Yeah, this is about taking action, right? So the Ace of Wands says there is passion here, right? You could be dealing with somebody who's just very creative, very artistic, and maybe, you know, even like for some of you, there may be a song that reminds you of them, and recently you could have heard the song. But yeah, it's like, I feel like maybe you hear something or see something and that inspires you to reach out to them, or vice versa, right? Place yourself where you see fit, okay? If this is the other person. Yeah. The Judgment card came out in the reverse, right? So, you know, Judgment is about looking at ourselves and, you know, looking at how, basically judging ourselves, right? But for how we're moving. So it's kind of like, if something is not happening, are you the one who is basically blocking something from evolving, from, you know, going? Because with the Judgment card, I feel like just, again, something couldn't move forward. Somebody hasn't made a decision here on how they want to move forward with how they feel. The bottom of the deck is like, whoever it is that's on your mind, there's a lot of love here, and they have a lot of feelings for you as well. But I feel like with the Judgment card, something here might have happened where you feel like, can this be repaired? How do I even apologize? How do I even make myself or find myself back in? How do I make my way back in? Clarify that Judgment in the reverse. Just need to see this, you guys. Clarify Judgment in the reverse. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. So I feel like it's that fear of coming toward each other, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So this could be somebody who's just like, you know, knows their value, as, you know, again, place yourself where you see fit. This is you. If this is you. Someone who knows their value and is just like not willing to compromise, right? It's either like, if you're gonna come, again, if you're gonna come talk to me about something, then you gotta come right? There's standards. And I feel like you have those same standards, Scorpio. I also feel like whoever this is to you, like whoever this person is, I feel like nobody really compares to them. Like you haven't come across anybody who really who could really compare to how they make you feel, or just, it could be their energy, it could be their personality. You feel like nobody really compares to them, okay? And so yeah, this is the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So it's kind of like, okay, how, you know, maybe things came to an end again abruptly. Maybe, you know, there was some sort of a fallout, an argument with the Five of Wands there, and now it's kind of like, how do I work this out? Because I want to work it out, right? So first it starts by being honest with yourself. Justice is at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to take that and I'm going to leave it there, because we are right now in the energy of the Libra full moon, and so I feel like there's clarity, you know. I feel like this is a good time for you, Scorpio, to sit and meditate and really surrender to the messages that you receive with how to move forward, because I feel like something is going to come into your awareness. You're going to awaken to something with information that comes in, or something that you see or hear that really inspires you to, you know what, let me reach out, or vice versa. Okay, Scorpio? Lots of changes in your life though, and for those of you who are like buying a home or just making a big investment, whether that be a home or committing to someone, finally, you know, deciding, I'm gonna ask this person to marry me, or we're gonna get hitched, whatever that is, congratulations. Sending you all, you know, lots of love and blessings, and congratulations to you. I hope this brought you some clarity. I hope it brought you some direction. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and give your girl a like. Comment down below. Let me know how it resonated. And if you really, really enjoyed the content, please consider subscribing. It is free. If you would like any other information regarding personal readings or my social media, all of that information is in the description box below. Thank you all so much. Peace, love, and light.